Yeah, why? Huh? So I'm really? You can't wait? Because I'm doing me right now. Like, you can't wait? Oh, hey guys. So look, we ain't having no party, girl. So don't even think we is not exercising and partying today, girl. I just gotta clean up my mess that I just made. So I figured I'd come over here, clean up real quick. Then we can talk about a few things. Okay? If you want to see this look, you have to go over to my Makeup for Dummies channel. I just finished this look. So if you did not catch this beat, girl, going over to my Makeup for Dummies channel, girl, and get you some. I had makeup therapy because I was feeling some kind of way. So I'm about to clean it up because, girl, I made a huge, wait, let me see. I don't know if y'all can see, but girl, it's shit everywhere. So y'all just, chill out for a minute. All right, so if you want to see this beat, go on over there, girl. Makeup for Dummies, girl. Kathy ready to dance. All right, so wait a minute. What Tiffany said, I keep trying to chat, but people keep expecting me to do work at my job. Oh, you at work, girl. That's right. You working with the criminals and stuff. Wow. Girl, I can purr now. Tiffany said, girl, don't be purring for free, girl. Tiffany is my girl. She said, girl, stop purring for free. All right, y'all. So look, we gonna talk, y'all. I just gotta clean up this mess, girl, because I cannot. I ain't gonna be able to do all that. Like, I made a huge mess. Oh, thank you, Pooh. Yeah, I had to change my shirt because, girl, well, y'all know I changed my attire. For each show, girl, you got to go into the dressing room when you putting on another show, and you got to change your attire, girl. Plus, I had powder and stuff, girl. But yeah, so thank you, Pooh. All right, I'm gonna clean up. Y'all watch. Then we gonna talk, girl, because I got some stuff that I want to share with y'all. So just wait for it. Huge mess. I don't even know where to start.
as we dance. 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 As we dance.
It's the lip I'm wearing, y'all.
As we dance. Let's be dance.
We're gonna talk in a minute, guys, girls. Just wait for it, girl. I'm just trying to get my mess cleaned up, girl, so I can think straight.
Percolator. 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 It's time for the 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 percolator.
Y'all following me? Hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button so y'all can follow me. Hit the subscribe button, girl. The red subscribe button.
Follow me.
Follow me. Follow me. Follow me.
Follow me. Follow me.
Follow me, yeah.
Follow me.
I'm hoping, hey, to see you.
Someday,
Hey.
when our people, we must stop
Fighting, hey.
to achieve the peace that was taught in our country. We shall all be free. You
Yeah. Hey. Hit the red subscribe button. Hit the red subscribe button. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hit the red subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. Put your guns up. Put your guns up. Pow. Put your guns up. Pow. Put your guns up. Pow. Put your thumbs up. Pow. Put your thumbs up. Pow. Put your thumbs up. Pow. Hey. Hey. Hit the subscribe button so you can follow me. Hey. Alright. You don't want to hit the subscribe button? Alright, let's see if y'all want to do this. Alright, so y'all don't want to hit the
I
subscribe
studied
button,
during
right?
lunch so I could.
Alright, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey. What's up? What's up? Hey. What's up? What's up?
Miss Tony said, how you want a card?
Miss Tony said, how you want a card? Miss Tony said, how you want a card? What's up? What's up? Hey.
LP said,
Hey. LP said, how you want a card?
LP said, how you want a card?
What's up? What's up? Hey. 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 Oh, wait a minute. What's going on? Somebody hurting? What's up? What's up? Who hurting? Wait a minute. Hold up. Miss Cheryl, you feeling bad, boo? Oh, come on. What's up? What's up? All right, wait a minute. Hold up, y'all. One of my good girlfriends is having some issues, girl. So let's turn Miss Tony down. I'll be back, Miss Tony. Okay, wait a minute. Hold up. What's going on here? Wait a minute. God damn it. What is going on with my good girlfriend? You had a meltdown, Miss Cheryl? Oh, girl. You scared to go out, Majid? Girl, I know. All right, we're going to shut the party down so we can talk, girl. Let me take, girl. Oh, I cannot. We're going to talk about some stuff, girl. We're going to talk about some stuff. Wait a minute, Miss Tony. You just wait a minute. Oh, Lord. All right, wait a minute. Let me see what y'all talking about. Let me see what y'all talking about. Hold up, y'all.
For the big girl. Watch out for the big girl.
Oh, wait a minute.
Watch out for the big
You
girl.
wait a minute, too. Wait a minute.
Watch out for the big girl. Watch out for the big girl.
Wait a minute. I got to get to my good girlfriend.
Watch out for the big girl. 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 Watch out for the big girl.
All right. Wait a minute. Wait, hold. Ooh, girl. Wait a minute. All right, so listen. Let's get serious about this thing. Whew. Girl, I just sweated all my good beat face off. All right, wait a minute. What's going on? All right, Miss Cheryl. Pooh. You going through it, Pooh? You going through it, Pooh? Girl, I know I was going through it too. Girl, I had to get some makeup therapy in my life because, girl, I was going down real fast. All right. Party is over. Let me sit up here. Let me talk to my good girlfriends. All right, wait a minute, y'all. I done cleaned up most of my mess. Let me talk to my good girlfriend because I know it's hard, y'all. I be trying not to. I don't know, at some point I felt like that's all I was coming on here doing was talking about the virus, girl. And I said, oh, girl, I'm not going to keep coming on here talking about the virus, but it can't be ignored because it's rough. Listen, everybody is going through something. Some people can handle it better than others. Some people ain't handling it, girl. I was on my way down fast because, you know, girl, PMS and all that shit started taking over, girl. And I was up on 110 yesterday, girl, and today, girl, I was on 2, girl, going on 1. So y'all know I understand. And I told y'all, you know, my job was my happy place because of my depression. Working helped me out a lot because, girl, I mean, my depression was bad. But now I'm not working because of this situation. So I can go down real fast. And if I go down real fast and stay down there too long, girl, y'all won't see me, girl. Y'all will not see me, girl. So I try to stay out of that place because I know that I help a lot of people by coming on here. But sometimes, girl, the motivator needs motivation. I can motivate people, but, girl, sometimes the motivator needs motivation. So, but I'm good. I'm going to keep trying to keep myself all the way together because I know that I help a lot of people when I come on here. So, Miss Cheryl, I'm so sorry you're going through what you're going through, bro. But you know I understand. All right, let me see what y'all talking about. Woo. Because, girl, I was getting ready to go way left, girl. Like I was the all girl. I was putting all my stuff. Girl, we was about to have another party, girl. So, y'all, I thank y'all because I really didn't want to really party like that. I ain't want to party like a rock star today, girl. I wasn't even supposed to be dancing, girl. When I left from Makeup for Dummies, girl, I said I'm going over to my other channel because I feel better. My makeup. Oh, where you going?
Going to Avis.
You ain't gotta go to the store, nothing, do you?
No.
If you do, let me know.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
I'm going to go there, grab my clothes, and I'm going to take a shower and go back.
Okay.
All my clothes is over there.
Okay. Yeah, I went over there because I was feeling some kind of way. And after I got finished, girl, I felt better. For those of you, you know, who like makeup, girl, that could be therapy sometimes. Not all the time, because, you know, sometimes, girl, you just don't feel like putting on a face, girl. Like, you don't even feel like getting out the bed and getting dressed, let alone a beat face and a full beat. So I get it. But I felt bad. I said I was going to come over here. I wasn't going to dance. I said we wasn't going to have no party. I was going to chat with y'all. But I said I got to clean up first. And then we was going to talk about some stuff. All right, so I'm kind of glad that party got shut down, girl, because my makeup was about to burn all my eyeballs out. I got on way too much makeup for that party that we had yesterday, girl. That party we had yesterday, girl, hopefully I helped somebody out yesterday that might have been feeling a little down, a little blue, girl. But, girl, I got on way too much makeup for that kind of foolishness today. All right, so let me see what y'all talking about. So I'm sorry, y'all. Majid, I know you scared. I mean, everybody's scared, I'm sure. But I'm only saying that to Majid because Majid lives in New York City. And y'all know that New York City got it real bad right about now. Oh, girl. New York City got it real bad right about now. Like they the top of the list. So I can understand being scared up in New York City. But yeah, scared everywhere. Yeah. Oh, girl, I got makeup all on my glasses. That's why I didn't understand about Florida opening up the beaches. Like, I know that Florida don't have it as bad as some places like Louisiana or New York or whatever, but come on, everybody got it bad. And them people was out there on that beach down in Florida, girl, like it was summertime, girl, going north. I'm trying to tell you. I looked at that video, they showed it on the news. Them people was having a boss time. While nobody doing no distancing, no 6 feet distancing, social separation. Like, girl, they was just doing them. And I don't understand why that governor thought that it was okay to open up that beach down in Florida. Now, he started off wrong by allowing the beach to be open when spring break came for them college students. He started off right there, wrong. Now you back at it again, opening up the beaches. Talking about he did it so that people could get out and exercise. He said, and it was open for a certain amount of hours. And it was so that people could get their exercise and get some air and, you know, and I understand that water helps some people when they're going through depression or they, you know, sad or stressed. I know for me, a body of water helps me. You know, if I'm feeling some kind of way, a body of water, just the atmosphere of being around water and seeing, you know, like I know that's some therapy for some people. So I get what he was saying, but this ain't the time. Like you didn't like you opened up the beach and nobody. I guess everybody is not afraid. And people don't realize that this thing is airborne. Like, you know, at first it was just if somebody was coughing or sneezing that had it, you could get it from the particles. But now it's you just breathe around somebody that got it and you can get it. So you got reason to be afraid if you are afraid. And if you're not afraid, I'm gonna need you to Google some stuff and get yourself afraid. Not too afraid, you know, but just afraid enough to be cautious is what I'm saying. I'm not saying get fear in you and be so afraid that you just, frantic. But be afraid enough that you want to be cautious and that you take it seriously. That's what I mean by that. Don't be a fool. Wear a mask. I didn't really see anybody. I'm not saying it was nobody out there with masks on at the beach. It might have been a few people out there with masks on. But it's airborne. So just because you're out in an open space doesn't mean anything. It's airborne. You spray them down when they go out to get something essential. Yeah, it's very right, Kathy. Like now we got to wait to hear how many people then got sick as a result of this beach party that they had. Girl, I'm going to just call it a beach party. Lord, I just sweated out my edges. My foundation is running. Oh, Lord, girl. Yeah. So now we just waiting for the news. Because they say you can have the virus for a couple days before you even get any symptoms. What they call it, asymptomatic, which means that you have the virus, but you don't know you have it because you have no symptoms. Zero symptoms. So during that time when you have zero symptoms and you think you're not sick and you going around people, you spreading it. Not even knowing you spreading it because you're not sick. You're not feeling nothing, but you got it. See, that's the scary part. You could have it and not know you have it, and you steadily going around, oh, I ain't sick, I ain't got the virus, I'm good. But you spreading it, then your symptoms hit you. Now you bed bound, but you done already spreaded it. And just like Cuomo said, you don't have the right to put that kind of pressure on these doctors and nurses and on these hospitals. I always say, do whatever you want to do as long as it doesn't affect another person. If you go out here and you get sick because you just going to do you, then you putting extra pressure on those hospitals, on those nurses. They're already overwhelmed. You don't have the right to put that on another person because somebody going to have to take care of you when you get real sick. So it ain't about, I'm going to just do me and I'm grown and these is my rights and blah, 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 blah. Because when you get that real sick, you got to go to hospital and them nurses and them doctors, they got children, they got family they got to go home to, but they got to tend to you because you wasn't being cautious and you didn't take it seriously. So you don't have a right to put somebody else at risk. I was in Walmart. Like I said, I only go out to the stores for essentials. Like I need nail glue so damn bad, y'all. And I know I can just run up to all these different Dollar Trees and check and see which one got nail glue. But it ain't that serious for me. I'm not going to no Dollar Tree just for no goddamn nail glue. And it's not really nothing essential in the Dollar Tree that I can make pretend that I need just so I can go. Because for real, whatever it is that I need, I can get it when I go to Walmart to get my groceries. I need nail glue bad. But I won't go to Walgreens. I won't go to Rite Aid because I don't have nothing essential that I need to go there for. So I'm not going to take that risk. For what? For some nail glue? Girl, bye. It's called embrace your natural. Maybe that's what the God of the universe is trying to get done around here. He's trying to get people to embrace their natural, girl. I don't know. Like the world is closed down. Like you're not going to get no hair from the hair store. Embrace your natural hair, girl. If you ain't got no makeup left over, girl, embrace your natural look, girl. If you ain't got no nail glue, and if the nail shops is closed, embrace your natural nails, girl. Girl. If you had an appointment to go down Mexico, girl, to get surgery, to get a butt lift, to get a tummy tuck, to get a, little uplift here, girl, embrace what God gave you, girl. He shut it down. I'm just saying. He shut it down. You're going to have to embrace your whole natural self. Period, Pooh. Oh man. Did you hear about the doctor who lost custody of the daughter because of the fact that she's a frontline worker? He's a frontline worker, and he lost custody of the daughter. Wait a minute. Right Fresher says, so you're gonna have to embrace it, girl. All of it. That's right. Because you ain't got nothing coming. Don't call the barber and the beautician to your house, girl. Because I told y'all that barber, that man was like 40-something years old. Nice looking man. He was doing house calls, cutting hair. And that man caught the COVID-19 coronavirus, and that man died. Actually, they said 4 barbers have died. Since I last told y'all that story, like 2 days ago, they said 4 barbers have died because people still doing house calls, cutting hair and stuff. 4 of them. This thing ain't no joke. Embrace your natural naps. Embrace your natural curls. Embrace your natural whatever God gave you, girl. Makeup is it's just fun to do. It just enhances you. But you got to love you even without makeup, girl. You got to love you even without the makeup. It's a time in the land. Yes, it is. Yep. Keep making family be together. Learn how to be together. Embrace each other. Family like that live together. Because of course, families can't get together because of the virus. So you can't go to your grandma's house or if you live in one state and go to another state and visit your sister and your children and all of that. So you got to embrace the family members that's in your house. I haven't done my nails in months. Yeah, Majid, like I be watching you know, other people's videos on YouTube or on Facebook. And it's amazing to see all the people who don't have nails anymore because, you know, it was time for a fill-in and they couldn't get no fill-in, so they popped their nails off. Everybody got either 1 nail left or 2 nails left or no nails left. It's amazing to see all the people that their nails ain't done. Can't nobody go get no fill-ins or get a fresh set. You know, can't nobody go buy no sewing or no hair glue to glue in your tracks and all that stuff. Girl, you got to embrace whatever God gave you, girl. So much pain in the world. Yes, it is. Wait a minute. I felt so bad for her dealing with the stress of the coronavirus mess and then to have your child snatched away from you. That's bad. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. She's a doctor. She's a doctor. And the father was afraid that his child was going to be exposed to the virus, so he took the child. Yeah, it's scary. And that's probably the only thing that she had to brighten up her day when she left. Because I can only imagine working in a hospital. It's like walking into a death trap or walking into a war zone with no weapons. Because, you know, I told y'all, them doctors, they be all suited and geared up. They be having on the whole armor. But for some reason, they still get it. They still get sick. You have doctors and nurses that still get it. As much as they are all wrapped up and protected, they still get it. So that's why I say it's just like walking into a death trap or a war zone with no weapons. And going home to her daughter probably was the only happiest time. They showed a nurse that she was doing an interview on the this is like the behind the scenes type stuff, that it was really sad. That lady was on there crying. She said that it's really sad. She's a nurse at some hospital. Was it New York where that lady was crying? Where that nurse was crying, huh? Bub. He heard me, girl. Anyway, I think it was a nurse from New York, and she was saying how, you know, she was in tears. She said, you know, just watching these people die, these people are in pain. They're dying by themselves because you can't go to the hospital to visit. You can't go. I said, that lady, wasn't she from New York? That nurse that was on TV crying yesterday? Yeah. And she said everybody is dying and their families is not there with them. So they dying alone. And, you know, that's her job, to go to work every day and watch people in pain, suffering, dying. I mean, on a normal basis, nurses don't see that kind of death every single day. I mean, come on now. Even people that work in hospice don't see that many deaths a day. And that lady was crying so hard. And she said she gets so many phone calls at the nurse station, from families calling in, begging, you know, if somebody could take their phone and do like a FaceTime so they could at least see and talk to, you know, their loved one. And that was sad. Like, that's the part you don't really get to see, is what they really, like, you can only imagine what nurses and doctors is going through right now, but to actually see them talk about it, it's bad. Now, I was watching another lady, and she wasn't a nurse. She, her sister, she said her sister died the other day from the virus. She lives in New York. I think it was the Bronx, the lady from the Bronx. And they were showing more people talking behind the scenes. And she said, my sister started off. Oh, let me say this real quick before I tell y'all that. Here's another thing. Because a lot of people are looking for either a cough, or, you know, you can't breathe, or your body aching. People are looking for those type of signs to figure out whether or not, you know, they have this virus or not. No, they had people that was coming on TV who had the virus and got past it, but they were talking about what their symptoms was. Everybody don't have the same symptoms. And the symptoms that this lady said that she had is nothing that they have listed. She said she had a stomach, like her stomach was hurting. She said she thought she had like a stomach flu. You know, if you eat something and it don't agree with your stomach, or you get the stomach flu where you throwing up, or you might have diarrhea. She said that's what was going on. Something was going on with her stomach. She had no idea that she had coronavirus. She thought she just had a stomach flu. Come to find out she had coronavirus. She didn't have none of those other symptoms. The symptoms she had was, it felt like a stomach virus. So any kind of sickness that you get, just because the symptoms is not on that list of, you know, what they say, you know, how you know you got it, don't go by that. Because the coronavirus is attacking, like, they don't even know. They're learning as they go along. They're going by what the people that have it is saying. So most people are saying they you know, they got this dry cough, their chest hurting, they can't breathe, because, you know, it attacks your respiratory system. Body aches like the flu. That's what most people say the symptoms are. But then you have those people who don't have none of that. Don't have none of that. So anyway, the lady said that her 8 days of diarrhea, Tiffany? Are you serious? And I'm sure you know, Stan, you need probably some Gatorade or something. Because 8 days of diarrhea, girl, that can really dehydrate you. Like, that could put you in the hospital. If you got diarrhea for 8 days and you throwing or throwing up, you need to hydrate yourself and go to the doctors, because you can get severely dehydrated. from diarrhea and or throwing up. So hopefully you know, you said you at work, so I'm assuming you feel better and you hydrated and all that. Pedialyte. Okay, there you go. I said Gatorade. I didn't say Pedialyte because when I hear Pedialyte, I think of babies because I know that's what you give babies when they sick and they can't eat and stuff and they pooping a lot. But I guess they got Pedialyte for adults, apparently. Well, I thought it was Gatorade for adults and Pedialyte for kids. But okay, as long as you was hydrating yourself good, girl, because that's a long time to have diarrhea. So I'm glad you okay. But yeah, don't take nothing for granted. Don't take nothing for granted of about far as how you feeling. Don't go by that list of symptoms for corona because they learning as they go along. And each time, different stuff is being added to the list. 2 more days of that and you would have needed an IV. Girl, I'm glad you got that all the way together. Okay, I didn't know adults could use the Pedialyte. Right, how do you know? And nowadays, any kind of form of sickness, I be thinking that must be the coronavirus. I'm just saying. Every time somebody say they sick, I'm like, oh. But anyway, the lady from the Bronx, New York, her sister died the other day, and her sister had an 11-year-old daughter. She said her sister started off with, what did she say her sister started off with? Boo. What did she say her sister started off with? Because her sister went to the hospital 3 different times. Do you know what she said? The illness that her sister started off with that made her sick, that made her go to the hospital the first time? Well, anyway, okay, well, I don't remember exactly, but 3 different times this lady had different illnesses that was coming upon her. And she would go to the doctors and they would say, oh, well, you got bronchitis or you got the flu. But they wouldn't give her they would not, they said, I don't know why they wouldn't give this lady a coronavirus test, because if they would have gave her a coronavirus test, they would have knew that she didn't have the influenza, you know, the flu. They would have knew. It would have been ruled out. So she would go in there with her symptoms. Oh, you got the flu. Go home and, you know, take your little pain medicine, whatever. She kept getting worse. Went back again. They said she had bronchitis. No test. She went back again. They said she had pneumonia. No test. Finally, this woman got so bad that she was damn near dying. And she went to the hospital, girl. And it wasn't until they had to put that lady on a ventilator is when they gave her the damn test. 2 hours before she died is when they gave her the test and realized that she had the virus. That's sad. And that lady was so hurt and upset. And she said, don't believe what they telling you on the news. They is not testing people. My sister went to the hospital 3 times. They would not give her a test. And she said that, so the lady, all this time, she had been sick. And she has an 11-year-old daughter. So they wanted to quarantine. Once the lady had died, you know, and they found out that it was from the virus, they wanted to quarantine her daughter at the sister house, the one that was on the news upset. And she said, I got 4 teenagers and I got a husband who has heart issues. It's a risk to have the child come and quarantine at my house. And so I forgot where they said that the little girl, they end up sending her somewhere to be quarantined because she had been around her mother this whole time that she had been sick. And they would not test that woman. They would not test and say, maybe just, it's real important. Of course, that's how you symptoms. It was very strange. See, Tiffany girl. Wait a minute. What Tiffany said? Wait a minute, y'all. Oh, you self-quarantined, Tiffany? Because you was convinced that you had the virus? You was drinking Pedialyte. You had the Skype appointment with your doctor. You was off for 2. Tiffany, girl, all that time you've been coming up in my lives, I didn't know you had been sick. Oh my God. She told me, okay, so you had the over the Skype. Okay, yeah. Yeah, they doing, because my husband had a doctor's appointment and he had to do it by his doctor had sent him a link and he had to click on the link and they did, it was like a FaceTime type situation with his doctor. So yeah, that's how they doing it now. I asked her if I had the virus, but she didn't know. They had just said diarrhea was a symptom. Oh my God. See, it's a wonder they didn't have you come to one of the sites. Do they have like drive-up sites in your area? Where you live in Virginia, Tiffany? Do they have like drive-up sites where you can go get a corona test? Kathy, you said you feel bad when you cough? What? Wait a minute. What is going on? Vitamin C. Vitamin C is good. But too much of it can cause diarrhea. Okay. No vitamin C. I don't have much contact with people at work, but I still have contact with police and people in jail. Not direct, but touching pens and papers. Oh my God. They said 4 of the jails in Ohio are being the coronavirus have gotten into 4 jails in Ohio. Girl, if it really, really, really starts spreading through these jails, girl, it's going to really be a time in the land. Like, I can't even imagine if it start really getting out of hand in these jails. Now, I know they got some correctional officers that were getting sick, but if it really start running all up and through these jails, girl, it's going to be a problem. There's a protective glass, but if I can smell your breath, there are spores coming through. Oh, right, Tiffany. Exactly. Exactly. So that's not even safe. Kathy said, I have direct contact at work, so I'm trying to be extra careful. This virus is not messing around. And here's the thing. Like I said, it's scary. I get what Majid is saying. It's scary because even the people who are all geared up still get it. The doctors, the nurses, they like, you can't cover up no more than them. They got the head bonnet net thing on their head. They got the mask. Then they got the little shield thing. Then they got the gown over their clothes. Then they got the coverings over their shoes. How they getting it? They still getting it. But I told y'all, I know how they getting it. Not because I'm no doctor, I ain't no scientist or none of that. But I'm going to tell you what I had saw on TV. They had did a test because they was trying to figure out how do you still get it even though you all get up. Here's the test that they did. They made all of the nurses and doctors who had participated in the test. They made them put all of this gear on, okay? Because just like you put that gear off, you got to take the gear off. They made them put on all of this protective gear. And then they sprayed them with some kind of spray. Because they wanted to see when you take your gear off, are you putting some of whatever the germs that have been collected on your gear? When you take it off, is it getting on your body or passing past your mouth and your nose? And what they found was they sprayed them with some kind of spray. So that way, when they take the gear off, they could still see the spray. Like if you touch yourself with the gear that had the spray on it, then that was the virus. They was pretending that was like a virus. They said once all the doctors and nurses took all of their gear off, they all had some of the spray on their body, on their faces, on their clothes. Because think about it. If you don't, so I guess it's a proper way. They even showed that on the news, the proper way to remove your gear. Because for instance, for instance, people say, you're supposed to once you've been outside or been in the store getting your essential items, before you come in your house, you pretty much undress, take everything off, throw it in the machine, throw it in the bag, then you jump in the shower and wash your hair and all that. They say that's how you're supposed to do it. But think about it. If I go to the store and this thing is airborne and somebody then just went down the milk aisle and they just had a little coughing session, I come around the corner, they gone now. But you know, they say it can last in the air up to a couple hours. So the person that coughed and hacked and did all of that walked away. I come around the corner, I go to get milk. I don't know that person had just got finished coughing and carrying on. I got my mask on, okay? The particles get on my clothes, okay? I come home, go to take my shirt off. You know, you taking your shirt off the normal way. You brushing whatever the particles, the germs that then fell on your clothes. When you go to lift your shirt up, it's all on your face. So you pretty much got to, I can't really demonstrate, but see how my shirt is like this? You pretty much probably got to roll it like this all the way up. You know, roll it so that the germs, you rolling it to the part that's, you know, and then take, like, you got to be careful how you removing your stuff. So if you're wearing protective gear at work, you can't be pulling that stuff over your face. You got to go this way, away from yourself, from how they had showed how you're supposed to remove it. But that's how they was catching it. When they go to remove their gear, they wasn't removing it properly in the whatever germs that was on their gear from working the 8 or 10 hour shift, it got on their clothes, got on their face, got on whatever. So that's how they still getting it, even though they wearing gear. So it's something to be scary about, because you can still get it. People spit on everything. Oh my God. You order food, wash your hands. Miss, you know what, Tiffany? You are so right. You order food, you wash your hands, then you rip open the ketchup pack that's been touched by other people. She's right. Even the packaging. And I think about it. I ain't gonna lie. When I go to eat and I be sitting in my car, I think about it. You know, when you opening up the bag that they done handed you, or you opening up the wrappings from your sandwich, you don't know if them people's hands is clean. And they say this virus survives on certain surfaces. It survives longer on metal surfaces as opposed to maybe a plastic surface. Either way, it still survives on surfaces, but they were just saying the longevity of the survival, you know, y'all know what I'm saying. You know, like it could last 3 hours on a metal surface as opposed to maybe only an hour and a half on a plastic surface. You got to be careful with your mail and your packages. You don't know what the mailman got. He might be wearing gloves, but he touching everything with them gloves. Who knows whether this thing's surviving on paper? So you're getting your mail. You got to be careful with your mail. That's why they say you got to constantly wash your hands. But you touching the mail. You don't know if the person that typed that letter that you took out your envelope, you don't know if they coughed or sneezed while they was folding up your letter and put it in it. Like, you just don't know. So I agree with Majid when she said she's scared. Like, it's something to be afraid for. And some people's family is being hit really hard. Like when you got 4 and 5 family members that then caught the virus, like in one family, and maybe 4 out of the 5 then died. How do you plan 3 and 4 and 5 funerals? Like, it's hard enough having one funeral. Can you imagine if 4 of your family members die within weeks of each other? You can't really plan a funeral because, first of all, the funeral homes ain't letting no more than 10 people in, if that. And like a lot of the funeral homes not even taking COVID-19 people that died from COVID-19. A lot of the funeral homes is not even taking them because they said they don't have the proper gear in order to handle the bodies, you know, with caution. So that's why they had to get those freezer trucks. Those hospitals had to get freezer trucks. They showed 4 freezer trucks because they was talking about, and they had warned you. They say, before they showed it to you, they had warned you. They said this is going to be graphic. They literally, because they said the morgues were overcrowded. I think it was in Louis. No, it was in it was one of them counties, and they said that the morgues are overloaded. The hospital, the little temporary morgues that they got in the hospital was overloaded, and they literally showed where they had these freezers, these tractor trailer freezers, and they had put like bunk bed type shelves in them. It was like 4 of them, you know, 4 of them here and all the way to the back. And then on this side, it was just like 4 of them, like all of like it was just stacked up. And they opened up the back of the trucks, and it was all these bodies wrapped in sheets. And it was like 4 tractor trailer size freezer trucks full of bodies from people that had died. They don't know what to do with them because, and then the ice rink, remember, was it Italy that was using the ice rink as a temporary morgue because the morgues had stopped picking the bodies up, or they was getting too overwhelmed. So they're using the ice rink as a temporary holding spot. So you're not even really having a proper burial for your people. You can't even see your loved ones on their last dying days. Like it's really, really, really bad. It's really like and see, that's why I try to keep, because see, my mind can really go there, especially if you're somebody that deals with depression on a normal basis or on a regular basis, and then something like this happens. If you don't be careful, like you can go down that slippery slope real fast. Truly. Like that's not no joke. So when y'all see me on here dancing and just I'm trying to keep myself up here, because being in this house all the time can really, it's already doing stuff to people. People being in the house all the time and not being able to go out. Like people are really suffering. You know, the suicide rate is probably going to be up, sadly, but true. This thing is rough. So if you already suffer, with issues with sadness and depression and lack of energy and lack of motivation and lack of inspiration, this situation ain't gonna help. So when y'all see me on here dancing and doing my thing, I know Corona is out there, but that's the thing. I try to keep, I'm not mindful of what's going on in the world, but I'm trying to take my mind off of that kind of stuff. Okay, I'm in my house, I'm quarantining, and I gotta do what I got to do to keep my mind from going there. That might not be what you want to do, or that might not be what helps you, but do what helps you to keep your mind straight. So if me playing music and dancing and trying to pick somebody else up is helping, let me do me. Let me do me. Because I'm not going down I can't let myself go down that road. That's basically what I'm saying. I am not going to let myself go down that road. And I was going down that road. I mean, from one day to the next, things can change. Y'all saw me. I was on 110 yesterday. I was on 110 yesterday. Today, girl, I was on 2 going on 1.5. How? How, Sway? How, Sway? Because, first of all, women go through that, TMI, but when you start having your PMS, your menstrual and all that stuff going on, it could take you from here to here just like that. I didn't know I was going to wake up and that was going to be my situation. You never know how you going to wake up and how you going to feel. So I'll be just hoping I wake up in a good, space. And if not, like I felt myself going like this today and I got up. I said, I need some kind of therapy. So I said, I'm going to get up and do some makeup because I felt myself going down that road. This is not the time to be going down that road. So I got up and I said, I'm going to come on here and I'm going to do some makeup therapy. And it helped. I put some music on. I talked to y'all a little bit. We was, and it helped. It put me in a whole nother space. So I really caught myself. That's not always easy to do. So I'm not even trying to act like it's easy. That shit ain't easy. Because, girl, sometimes you can't catch yourself. But thank God I've been able to catch myself during this time. But yeah, I was going to Albert, girl. I went to bed on 110 and I woke up on 2. Us women, our bodies, it made that change overnight. So I'm not in that space anymore, and I'm glad. My head was hurting, everything. Because I always get that, that before the fact headache, while it's happening headache, and when it go away, I get that headache. Girl, I didn't even think that's why. I couldn't figure out why my head kept hurting. I know I have issues with headaches sometimes, but, I wasn't even thinking, because I'm thinking, damn, seemed like I just had my monthly situation. Girl, time go fast. I'm like, damn. That's why I didn't think that it was that, because I'm like, I just had that, so that ain't it, girl. Bye. It was it. This is water. I had some ice in here, and I had poured some water in here when I was doing my makeup. So yeah, I understand, people who are going through it. Some people are not handling this very well. And I feel for you because I know what that's like. So I got to fight real hard to make sure that I don't go down that road. Yeah, Kathy, catching yourself. Like I said, that shit is not easy. Listen, I haven't been successful at that in the past, girl. Girl, I ain't been successful at catching myself, girl. I could be stuck, girl. I go shh and be stuck there for 2 weeks flat. 2 weeks flat, girl. I could be right down, girl. What's that? Another note? Come on, let me see. Cause you wait till I get on live and then
Don't do that because I'm waiting for you.
All right, come on.
I did what you asked me to.
But you really didn't, because remember I told you the other day, don't do that. Don't ask me that. Remember? So who's right? No, seriously.
It don't just happen.
Wait a minute. Okay, so what? What's the give me a pen. And then when you quarantine with your husband, girl.
My cousin ain't nowhere.
I'm sorry?
I said my cousin.
Oh. Yeah, what are you talking about? Here, write it on there. Wow, Miss Cheryl. I'm surprised to hear that, Miss Cheryl, because wasn't you on live with me yesterday? And I thought, well, hell, girl. I don't know who was on live and who was saying and doing what, girl. I was dancing so damn hard yesterday, girl. You could have been going through this on live and I didn't even know it. So I apologize, Miss Cheryl. But that bothers me though when who is did Deshaun come back? All right. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Yeah. Here, shut my door, please. Shut my door, please. I don't know where the thing is. Oh, here. Wait a minute, y'all. I hate when I hear that people is depressed or going through it only because I can relate. Like, girl. I mean, like I can relate. So, like, you know how somebody will be saying something, and you be like, well, girl, I ain't never been down that road, but I can only imagine how you feel. But when you ain't gotta imagine, like somebody telling you something, and you don't have to imagine because you done been there and done that, now you can really feel that. And every time Miss Cheryl say she depressed, or anybody for that matter, it bothers me because I know what you're going through. It's like, it's a place where it's a situation where you don't know when it's coming. It's no, well, I don't know. For some people, maybe there are warning signs. But girl, I've experienced no warning signs. Like it comes out of nowhere. Boom. Hit you like a ton of bricks. And as far as it going away, you have ain't no signs, ain't no, well, I think I'm coming up out of it. I'm starting to feel a little better. I'm going to talk about my experience. There's no signs for me when it's coming. And it's, well, I guess you could say they are, yeah, well, okay. Let me take that back. Because like I said, I felt myself. So for me, yeah, I get, you know, but it's fast though. Like, it's not like you get your signs, oh, hurry up and do something real quick. Get your dopamines going. Take a walk. Do something real quick before it comes. Because it's fast. You get your little sign, boom. And as far as coming out of it, girl, you could be laying there thinking, Lord, child, I just don't even want to wake up. I'm just telling y'all what I've gone through. I've never been suicidal. So don't get me wrong when I say this. I've never been suicidal, at least not during my depression, girl. I remember, girl, I'll tell y'all the whole, when I thought about suicide, girl, over some man, girl, way back from the way back, girl. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. Anyway, so yeah, I'm never suicidal when I go through my depression. I never think about how to kill myself. But I ain't gonna sit up here and tell you, girl, that when I be going through it and when I go to sleep and wake up, I'd be a little upset. I'd be like, why did I even have to wake up? I'm just being honest. And it's not being ungrateful for God giving you life and breath and, you know, not being thankful that he woke you up to see another day. I'm telling you, that depression can make you feel like you don't want to wake up. I'm just telling you what my depression do to me. And I be going to sleep wishing sometimes when I'm depressed that I don't wake up, because depression is horrible. And I don't be wanting to wake up the next day to go through what I know I've been going through. I don't like it. And I like I said, I don't feel suicidal, but I just feel like I just don't want, like, I just be tired. Like, I just don't want to do this no more. I'm tired of this life. This life is hard. This life is depressing. Like, I'm just tired. So depression is real, y'all. It's real ugly. And I don't wish that on my worst enemy, girl. Yep, you can't pull yourself out. It has got to run its course, girl. And like I said, you don't know how long that course will be because it differs. It differs. I've had 2-week long courses. I've had a week-long course, or I've had a few day course. Like, it has to run its course, and you can't pull yourself up by your bootstraps to get out of it. You know, I try to give tips on how, if you can muster up the energy, some tips on how to help yourself feel better. But that's a big if, because see, that's the thing. When you down, you can't even get the energy together to even do the tips that somebody gave you, or you can't even get out the bed and get a shower and get dressed so that you can take that walk and get that fresh air and get those dopamines going. Like, you got to get out the bed first before you can get to that point. But I just give tips like, if you can at least get that far, enough to get up and get a shower and slip something on, hit the front door. I ain't talking about now about a virus thing going on. I'm just talking about, and there's nothing wrong with taking a walk around your block. They said there's nothing wrong with that because you know, long as you're not around people, you know, if you can take a walk in your neighborhood and it's nobody out and it's nobody around, do that. What? Well, where he at? Tell him come here. Yeah, so my tips that I give is only if you can get out the bed. I don't have any tips for getting out the bed because I can't even help my damn self when I'm in the bed. Seriously. It's hard. Oh, he was calling you.
Huh?
You take him to the store. Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
I don't have any tips other than just gotta push. You gotta push. Sit up. Put your bed over the side. Put your feet over the side of the bed. I heard my good girlfriend talking about this the other day, how she had to push herself. She said she sat up. No, first she said she had to push herself to even take the covers from over her head. Then she had to sit up. She had to push herself to sit up. Then she had to push herself to put her legs over the side of the bed. Then she had to push herself to get up out the bed. Then she had to push herself to walk to the shower and get a shower. Like, it's... Huh? That ain't easy. But, you know, she had to make that choice to do those things. It's a struggle. And it ain't easy because I mean, and I told her I've been there and done that. My worst depression, I think, lasted two whole weeks. 2 whole weeks and maybe some days where I literally did not even see the outside. I didn't see the outside. I didn't smell the outside air. Like, I didn't even go to the front door and look out. I didn't even go to the window and lift it up and get some air. Like, that was a bad one that I had. 2 weeks straight, I didn't step 1 foot out the house, didn't go nowhere near the front or the back door, had no desire to do so. The only time I got out my bed is if I had to go into the bathroom. Other than that, it wasn't even nothing happening. And I had to let it run its course. And child, when I tell you, I hated waking up. I hated waking up. I'm just keeping it real. And all the way 100 with y'all. All right, y'all. That's making me sad. So I'm gonna move on. Hi, Chase. I'm gonna move on. Well, I'm so proud of you, Miss Cheryl. I'm so proud of you, and I'm so glad that you out of that space. Hi, Poppy. Yes, we got to be kind and compassionate to ourselves. You're right. And if I missed your comment, I'm sorry. It'll keep you down now, Kathy. Days, weeks. I don't wish that on nobody. And I you know. And it does help to know that other people go through it, you know. It helps to know that you're not alone. I mean, you're going to go through it if you're going through it. But it do help to know that you're not alone, because when you're going through that, you really do feel like you're alone. Especially if you're watching TV during that time when you're depressed and you laying in that bed. That's all you can do is watch TV or watch your videos on YouTube. I'll be just hoping that something come on and inspire me or motivate me. That's why I be watching videos a lot when I'm in my depressed mode, or TV or whatever it is. And when you watching people's videos and stuff, and you be like, damn, they look all happy and motivated and fresh, and they done got up and took a shower and got dressed and they pretty. Like, what's wrong with me? You be feeling like how they operating, and here I'm in the bed, girl. I can't even brush my teeth, let alone take a shower. And you know, you be just watching people, watching some of these reality shows and seeing how they all pretty and vibing and getting up and moving, and you can't even get out the bed to go brush your teeth. You be feeling alone. You be really feeling like, damn, I'm just a whole mess. So it do help to know that other people goes through the same thing, and that you are not alone at all. You're welcome, Miss Cheryl, girl. You know I feel you with that depression, girl. Me and you, we right here. We right here with that. And I'm so glad you was able to push yourself. You're right, Kathy. Because when you're right, they probably go through this. I'm sure they do, but I'm just saying that's how you be feeling. Like, damn, how they push through. But that same person that's up and, you know, on the video, doing that video, hell, maybe that's why you ain't see them last week, because they was down. And when I'm up and I'm, you know, they probably looking at me like, damn, how she is. So we all go through it. When they going through it, you don't see them. When they come out of it, you see them. I can appreciate the people who can pick up a camera while they going through it. Some people can pick up a camera while they going through it because that's therapy for them, to get online and talk to people. For some people, that's therapy. My depression, I don't want to talk. I really don't. I don't want to talk. I'm very irritated by my phone ringing all the time, or notifications going off all the time, or people coming and when I'm depressed, like, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. I don't want to laugh. I don't want to play. I don't want to see nobody. I don't want no bright light. Like, I just want to be in a dark room. I don't want to lift up the shades. And I love the sun. Y'all know I love the sun. But when I'm depressed, I want everything dark. I want my room dark. Actually seeing that sunlight, you would think, and sometimes it do prep me up, but when I'm deep in the trenches of my depression, if it's a sunny day, that makes me feel even worse. Because if it's a sunny, nice, beautiful day, it makes me feel even worse, because it's like, damn, it's a nice, sunny, beautiful day, and I don't even have the energy. I don't feel nothing. Like, I can't even get out there and enjoy it. Like, it seems like the whole world is out having a good time, bathing in the sun, and here I can't even get up out the damn bed and go brush my teeth. So it really makes me feel even worse when it's a nice, bright, sunny day, when I'm really deep in the trenches of my depression, because I can't muster up the motivation to get up and get out and enjoy like I think the whole world is enjoying it. Hi, Snoopy. I couldn't even talk to my husband, wanted to be left alone, shut my phone off. So you feel me? And it's, you know, when I'm really deep in the trenches, my husband be, you know, he be trying to talk to me, and you know, he'd be like, well, baby, why don't you just get up and get yourself a nice shower and maybe you'll feel better. I wish I had the energy to get up and get a nice shower. And I'd be like telling him, like, you don't get it. Yeah, that shower might help me feel a little better, but I got to get to the shower first. And that's the hard part. Like, I can't even get, like, I'm telling you, I just can't. He thinking if you could just get yourself a nice shower, you know, you might feel a little better. And you probably will. You probably will. But hell, you got to get there first. Yeah. And I think my depression sends him into a depression because he don't know how to help me. It makes him feel helpless. He don't know how to help me. You know, well, baby, why don't you just get dressed and let's just go out. You like the water. Let's just go out and have lunch and let's go by the water and, you know, just get out. You don't understand. I can't. So he feels really helpless when all this be going on. So I get it, Cheryl. The men can't help us through this. Can't nobody help us through this. It's got to run its course, like you said. It's got to run its course. Everything, different things work for different people. Some people, it helps them to talk about it to somebody and get it off their chest. And then for some people, you close yourself up and you don't want to talk to nobody. And that's the kind of depression that I go through. I just want to be in the dark and left alone. So I'm glad I caught myself. I'm glad you caught yourself, Miss Cheryl. Why did that thing keep on getting dark like that? I don't understand what's going on here. It's like it keep going in and out of darkness. Wasn't doing that at first. At least I don't think it was anyway. My whole face breaking out. I feel disgusted. Wait a minute. Are you depressed right now, Kathy? You're not going through depression right now, are you, Kathy? Because I'm thinking you was talking about when you are depressed, this is what happens. Are you going through that right now? Oh, okay. You just feel gross. Okay. See, well, I understand that. Okay. I get it. Whew. Cool, girl. I was going to say, Lord, girl, no, please, Kathy. I hope you're not going through that. I'm telling you, it bothers me when people go through that. So I'm glad that you're not feeling depressed. But you're just feeling gross. Okay. Yeah. Do your face, is that like when you stress? Does that cause, because I know for some people, stress causes their skin to break out. I know if anybody watches Trisha Paytas here on YouTube, she got this whole situation going on her face, a whole huge breakout. I've never even seen her break out to that degree. I don't know if it's, like I said, the being quarantined and the stress from being quarantined and the fear and it could cause some people, to react. And she got that whole situation going on her skin. I don't generally have issues with my face breaking out. The only time I had a real bad skin issue was when I was pregnant with my last child. Because when you're pregnant, girl, you can lose your hair. Your hair can't either grow or come out. Your skin could either get really bright and pretty and smooth, or it could just get totally all tore up with acne. Like your skin could either totally get light and pretty, or girl, your neck could get black as a street, girl. Like it just depends. Stress, okay. Are you a nurse, Kathy? Didn't you tell me you work in the nursing field? If I'm not mistaken. Are you the one that say you work in the nursing field? And if so, then I can imagine you stressed. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, so yeah. Your skin is sensitive, even though it's a bit pricey. My Mary Kay cleanser is very gentle. Okay, yeah, some people got sensitive skin too, yeah. Hi, BB Perf. So yeah, I get it. And then, so like I said, that's the only time I've ever had a skin issue was when I was pregnant with my last child, who's 17 right now. Thank God for Jesus. And then I don't know why, not now, but whenever I was this was a sign that I used to have when I was getting ready to come on my menstrual, I would get this one pimple. I know some of y'all go through this. It would be one pimple that I would get, and it would be in different places each time. Like if it was here this month, next month is right here, or it's right here. It would be different place, but it would be one pimple that I would get when I was getting ready to come on my period. And girl, when I tell you, I would take this clear cell right here, acne spot lotion, and I had it so long because I was only using it once a month for that one pimple. And as soon as I see it, I would put it on there, girl, and the next day, literally the next day, it would be gone. And I don't know if it's because of this product, but I just know this is what I would put on it, and it would be gone the next day. Just one pimple. And now I notice I don't even get that one pimple anymore. My whole situation with my monthly is different now. I could come on this month, girl, and don't see it for 4 months. Then it could come back. Then I won't see it for 3 months. Or, girl, like it just do what it want to do. Now I'm on this every month cycle. I was on that once every 4 month cycle. I'm going through all that bull crap that us grown women go through. But girl, them 4 month breaks was like, whew. I was disappointed after 4 months of nothing, and then it said boom. Then it said boom. Then I went another 4 months. Happy. Now, for the last 3 months, every month like clockwork. So, girl, I don't, like I'm just over it. But yeah, I don't get the pimples anymore. Because that's usually a sign for me, and for a lot of women. That one day of pimple. But no, I don't really, I don't get the pimples anymore. Thank you, Kathy. I don't know. Sometimes I don't think it is. I don't know. But, girl, I don't use nothing special. I use baby wash to wash my face in. I don't use soaps and all of that kind of stuff. I use baby wash as a regular soap because it has no harsh chemicals in it. And then if I have on makeup, I use this first to wash my makeup off. And then use baby at the I use baby wash. But yeah, my good girlfriend sent me this. It's called Purity. It's so good. It melts the makeup off. And I use this, to melt my makeup off and wash it. And then after I, do it like twice, then I just take my baby wash and just wash my face. And I've been using baby wash as a face cleanser for years. I think at one time I thought maybe I didn't have a skin issue, but I just always thought the perfumey soaps would just do something to my skin. So I never wanted to use, I used to way back when, whatever I wash my body with, that's what I would wash my face with. But then I just stopped doing that. And I just felt like, I didn't want to put perfume soaps and stuff on my face. So I just started using baby wash. And it's been over 20 years, girl. It just works for me. But yeah, I melt my makeup off with this and clean my face really good. And then I exfoliate with this, the micro delivery exfoliating facial wash. I do this once a week. I'm supposed to do this today. Actually, today is Pamper Me Sunday. I ain't feel like pampering myself, so well, I finally got up and pampered myself. But yeah, I got the exfoliate. I said, how long are you gonna be?
Oh, just a few minutes.
Okay. Is the dinner done? Real. And I think I was just using regular soap, my regular baby soap. Because I ain't really know much about makeup. I ain't know nothing about the makeup getting to your pores, and you got to be able to get them out your pores and all that. I would just wash with regular baby soap, not realizing that I'm only washing the surface. When you wash your makeup off, you're only washing the surface. You're not getting deep down in the pores, and you're just washing it off, and you're not doing no exfoliating at all. Eventually, your skin is going to break out because your clogs are going to get, your pores are going to get clogged from all that makeup. So you have to exfoliate at least once a week. I think it's once a week in the winter and twice a week in the summer, because exfoliating gets deep down under the skin. Regular soap, don't get it. That just gets the surface. You got to get down in them pores so that your pores can breathe and not be clogged. Because once it's clogged, it's got to come out some way, and that's when you start breaking out. Girl, because I don't remember. But anyway, I only do it once a week though. Period. That's just how I do it. I just do once a week. And I don't wear makeup like this all the time. Matter of fact, it's a rare occasion when I do foundation. So basically, what I'm washing off mostly is eye makeup, and of course, exfoliate your lips because I wear a lot of lipstick. And if you wear matte lipstick, you have to exfoliate your lips because you'll know when you got to exfoliate. If you like to wear matte lipsticks, matte lippies will tell you that you need to exfoliate. Because if you try to do a matte, girl, you're going to be feeling, because a matte is so dry, you're going to feel you're going to be trying to get the skin off your lips. That's how you know you need to exfoliate, because you got a dead layer of skin on your lips that needs to come off. So you have to exfoliate. All you need is sugar and water. You ain't got to spend a whole lot of money on no exfoliating, no lip exfoliating or that's all exfoliating product is. The little granules. That's what you need, those granules, to get deep down in there. So sugar and water mixture, Google it. Look it up on YouTube. Girl, anything you want to know how to do, Google it or search it on YouTube, girl. They got a video for everything. Do-it-yourself projects, do-it-yourself products. You don't have to spend money. But if you got at least $1 to spend, girl, go to the Dollar Tree. I had a good old exfoliating product that I had got from the Dollar Tree, but I think the last time I did a empties, I showed it because it's all gone. One of my empties I showed the product that I had used. And you also got to do face masks. You got to do a face mask too. That pulls the dirt and the grease and the oils that's deep down in your skin out too. So exfoliate and mask. It keeps your pores clear. And when you exfoliate and do mask and stuff, make sure you put witch hazel on your skin afterwards, because you want to get your pH balance back to where it's supposed to be. Okay? You have to put some kind of astringent on your face. One of the astringents, which is the one I use, is called witch hazel. You can use any kind of astringent you want, but the one that I like is witch hazel. It puts the pH balance back in your skin, because when you exfoliate, and do mass, you taking out a lot of shit that's deep down in there. So now you got to put the natural pH stuff back into your skin, and you have to close your pores back up, because exfoliating and mask opens your pores up because it's getting down in there. So it's got to open them up to get the stuff out. Now you got to close your pores back up. So you put that witch hazel on there. Then after that dry, then you put your moisturizer on. Okay. Even if you are an oily person, if you have oily skin, this is the mistake that I used to make. I thought that because my skin is already oily, like if I don't put no lotion on, no problem, girl. A couple hours from now, girl, I'm gonna feel like a grease monkey. You would think that I had literally put a jar of Vaseline on my face. But the reason being is because if you're oily, you have to moisturize your face, because if you don't, then your face is going to create more oil. It's going to compensate for what it's not getting. So when you don't moisturize because you think I'm oily already, I don't need to put a moisturizer, I don't need to put no oil on my face, then you are telling your pores to create oil. You understand what I'm saying? So you think you're starving your skin from oil by not putting nothing on there, when all it does is tell your oil glands to create oil because it's dry. You know, once you wash it, it's dry now. So you're going to automatically create oil. But if you put moisturizer on, then your oil glands won't create oil to that degree. It's going to naturally create oil, but not to that degree. Like it's trying to compensate for you not putting nothing on there, if that makes sense. Y'all get what I'm saying. So you don't want your oil glands to get together and say, girl, she ain't give me no oil, girl, she ain't put no lotion on her face, girl, she ain't give me nothing. And the girl, they get in there and get angry and get going, girl, and girl, you be looking like a grease monkey when it's all said and done. And I used to think I ain't had to moisturize, girl, bye. So yeah, moisturize, even if you are an oily girl. I'm not no makeup artist, girl, or none of those sorts of things, girl. But I know a little something. Okay? I'm not no esthetician, girl. I know them estheticians, you know, they go to school and learn about, you know, they learn about more than just your face. They learn about the deep down under type stuff, like what I'm talking about. Deep down in your pores and your glands. That's what estheticians go to school to get their license for, so they can learn the inner parts of your skin so that they can know how to treat your skin. I'm not no esthetician, but I know a little bit of something. A little bit. So anyway. Yeah, so stress will definitely cause breakouts for some people. Girl, if I was a person that broke out over stress, girl, my face will be tore down. I'm trying to tell you. But I hope I've been able to help somebody, child, to come out of, you know, sometimes it helps to get your mind off of whatever you might be going through. So hopefully I have helped somebody, girl. Even if I only help one person, girl, that is good enough for me. Ting! So listen, guys, if you like mukbangs, if you like to see people eat and all that sorts types of things, girl, then you want to come meet me over on my Juicy Tingles channel. I'm about to eat Sunday dinner, so I'm going to share my Sunday dinner with you guys. Only if it's the Lord's will, child, because I don't know, girl. Like, that's my whole plan, to get off of here, change up my shirt, take off my devil ears, get myself all the way together so I can get my meal together. And my plan is to come back on here on my other channel and eat. That's my plan. Now, if that don't pop off, wait for it, girl. But that's my plan. So go over to that channel, subscribe, Hit the notification bell so that you will be notified when I do upload. Go back into the archives, girl, and check out some videos while y'all waiting for me to come over there, girl. And Brown Skin said, yay. Kathy said, girl, I see you over there for dinner. I helped you, Miss Cheryl. Oh, wait, let me get the other thing. Oh, well, wonderful, honey. That's wonderful. If I was able to help just one person, then I have done my job. So that makes me feel good. They say to get a blessing, you got to be a blessing. So I came on here to bless you all, because I wasn't feeling it, and y'all blessed me. I feel better. Hi, Sassy. You're welcome. You gonna eat with me, Brown Skin? What you eating, girl? What you got for dinner? What you got for dinner, Brown Skin? Yeah, that warms my heart. She said I helped her very much. Hi, Amy Ventures. I'm sorry. I'm scrolling back up just to see. But if I missed you, girl, you know, y'all already know the script. Do not take it personal, girl, because it is not personal, girl. A funnel cake. Oh, girl, I love funnel cake. Girl, I thought about making a funnel cake the other day, but at the time when I had thought about it, I didn't have no eggs. And I needed to go to the market. And so when I went to the market, got the eggs. Girl, I love funnel cake. That's my favorite. I'm eating spaghetti with miso. Ooh. Okay, so you're gonna eat a funnel cake. Okay, girl, I love me a ooh. Uber Eats. Okay. All right, well, let Juicy go get it all the way together, girl. Y'all know I gotta change my shirt, because you know, in between sets, girl. When I go off one show, one set, and go to another set, I got to change my costume. So we're gonna take the devil ears off, girl. Maybe I'll put my ladybug ears back on. Yeah, there we go. I ain't feeling as devilish as I felt earlier, so we're gonna change back to this. All right, so yeah, I'm just gonna change my shirt. I ain't gonna go through the whole 9 yards of how I usually do. And I'm gonna get my plate, because I am a little hungry. And I ain't got no nails, so I can really dig in. Like, I ain't got to eat cute. Because, you know, when I got my nails, I don't like really digging in, getting stuff all under my nails, girl. Like, that really bothers me. But, girl, I ain't got nothing going on, girl. So we gonna dig in, girl. We gonna lick all these fingers, girl. Like, we gonna eat, girl. So join me over on that channel if you want to see how I did this look. Oh, girl, I don't know if I should show y'all, because, girl, I didn't sweat it. Oh, girl. Well, anyway, this ain't how it looked, but this is the remnants of it, girl. I done danced and percolated, and, girl, watched out for the big girls. And Miss Tony said, how you want to carry it, girl? What's up? And so anyway, you want to see how it really looked when I got finished, go over to my Makeup for Dummies channel. Makeup for Dummies, girl, and see how this pull this all the way together. Okay, so Juicy Tingles, I will see you guys there, because I'm hungry, girl. It ain't nothing like a mukbang show, girl, when Juicy is hungry, girl. All right, guys, bye. We're gonna make this quick. Wonder Woman. All right, bye, guys. I love you. Hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up. See you over on my Juicy Tingles channel. Wait a minute, let me see. Wait a minute, hold up 1 second. Girl, I'm hungry here. We about to eat, girl. I ain't gonna tell y'all what I'm gonna eat. Y'all can see when I get over there. Y'all can see when I get there. But we're gonna lick our fingers, girl. Just know that much. All right. So if you're having trouble finding it, there's the link. Watch me eat tacos while y'all waiting for me to come over there. That was my last video. I had ate tacos, girl, and I would. It was good, girl. So click that link. It'll take you right over there. Watch me eat tacos. Hit the notification bell, girl, so you'll know when I come on with my dinner. All right, girl, bye.